Welcome everyone to our no equipment full body workout. We are getting jacked today, all strength moves, and you're gonna feel so good after. So without further ado, let's get started. So we are gonna start with our warm up. It is gonna be from the floor. We're starting on all fours in a tabletop position. You want shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We're starting with our favorite cat-cow. So arching your back, space between your shoulder blades, tucking the chin to chest, and then dropping the belly, opening up the chest, head comes up, opening up the hips as well. And you're rotating between these two movements at a pace that feels good for your body. Whatever it may need today, checking in, honoring it. And the reason that we start so frequently with this cat-cow movement is because it brings movement and mobility into major joints in our body that we're gonna be using for our workout. So spine, shoulders, and hips, super important, and especially if you've been sitting and working at a computer most of the day. All right, second move is child's pose. So knees wide, toes together, sitting your bum back and reaching your arms forward, head comes down towards the mat. Let's take 3 deep breaths here together, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Starting with our breath in through the nose, here we go. And exhale, slow. Beautiful, letting all that stress, letting the day go. Again, in through the nose. And exhale, slow through the mouth. Good. One more time, big deep breath in through the nose. And slow through the mouth. Awesome. Okay, we are gonna bring our hands slightly closer to us, tuck our toes under, and from a slightly modified position for child's pose, we're gonna do some thoracic twists. So either with your hand behind your head or your arm straight out, you're gonna thread the needle or bring your elbow towards the other elbow and then rotate through your mid-spine, opening up through your chest, looking up at the ceiling, and then coming back down. With your hand behind your head, that's gonna look like this. Elbow comes up, a little bit tougher, a little more advanced in terms of rotational movement. And let's do that one more time. Opening up through our spine and chest, feels good. And bringing that hand back down to the floor. Same thing on the other side. Thread the needle and then rotate. Good, we're gonna do that 2 more times together. Last one. Finding that space, finding a little extra range of motion if you can. Last exercise for our warm-up, we're gonna bring our hands forward, staying in this position. We are extending our hip flexors, squeezing our glutes at the back, sitting all the way back, and then rocking forward. Again, going at your own pace, adjusting any movements that you might need to make it work for your body. That is always welcome here. Good, last one. Beautiful. So our activation today, we're priming our muscles, getting them ready to work, are gonna be bear holds or walks and hydrants. So let's do our bear holds first. You're coming back into tabletop position. You're tucking your toes under. You're keeping your back flat and lifting your knees 1 or 2 inches off the ground. Option 1, stay here, hold in this position. Or option 2, doing a walk. Opposite arm, opposite legs, move, and your knees stay under you the whole time. Okay, so we're gonna do 20 seconds on the clock together in 3, 2, 1, lift off, here we go. Option to stay in the hold position or find your walk. Back is flat, core is fired up the entire time. Super important here. We've got about 5 seconds to go. Keep holding strong and you're done, beautiful. Second exercise is gonna be hydrants. So with this one, you're basically looking like a dog peeing on a hydrant. Option to stack your wrists, so make a fist and put your knuckles against the ground if your wrists are feeling a little sore in that flex position. So for our hydrants, we are choosing one leg to start. Back is flat, hips are in neutral, lifting through the knee, leg is at a 90-degree angle, and come back. We're lifting as high as we can, and you wanna feel it in your glute medius or side glute area, okay? So let's start this, 8 reps on each side in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lift and return. Trying to keep your hips square to the ground so you're not turning your whole body to one side. You're lifting through the glutes. 5, 3 more, 2, good, last one. Excellent. Switching to the other side, same thing, here we go. 8, 7, 6, trying to be controlled with the movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and done. That is our activation, so now we're moving on to our main event. We are gonna be doing 3 circuits today. Our first circuit is going to be 3 exercises, but technically the first exercise is a combo move. So let me show you. First exercise, we've got squats, okay? Coming down as low as you can, that's comfortable for your body, keeping your knees wide, toes are slightly turned out, and you're sitting your glutes back. Part 2 of this exercise, right after our squats, we're coming to lean against the wall, back against the wall, 90-degree angles with your legs into a wall sit for 30 seconds, or pause the video, max out as long as you can do, okay? Second exercise, we got push-ups. So remember, option here, wall, counter, from your knees, from full plank push-up, up to you. I want you to be able to do 5 quality reps at that level. If you cannot do them, you're dropping back because we want to be seeing the best form to avoid injuries, okay? Let the ego go. All right, let me demo push-ups before we move on. Shoulders down, elbows at 45 degrees, full plank position. We're not moving like the snake. We're moving in one unit, okay? Third exercise, we got shoulder taps. Again, from the wall, from the counter, from your knees, all great options. You're gonna be in your full plank position, feet are a little bit wider, tapping one shoulder at a time, keeping your hips from rotating, okay? We are gonna do this 3 times through. Each of those exercises have 30 seconds on the clock. If you cannot do for 30 seconds, you're doing the maximum amount that you can do. Again, quality reps. All right, are we ready to get started? Squats to start, 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's see some beautiful squats. If you really wanted to spice things up, you could do some jump squats here, but maybe save that for round 2 or 3 after our wall sit. See how you feel. Remembering toes are slightly pointed out, knees are staying wide, sitting back, finding your pace. Don't have to drop it like it's hot and rush through it. We can go slow, check in with ourselves for 3, 2, 1. Straight into our wall sit. 30 seconds on the clock, here we go. You wanna make sure you're nice and low so that your bum is at the same level as your knees. Your quads are gonna start feeling it. If you're not feeling it, come a little lower. Try it out. My legs are feeling it, so hopefully you're joining me in this little pain cave we've created. Challenge cave. I don't know if pain is the right word, but we're feeling mostly good. All right, we got 3, 2, 1. Pushing ourselves out of it. Into our push-ups. Again, at least 5 reps at the whatever level you can do, quality reps, okay? 30 seconds on the clock. You're doing the maximum amount you can in 30 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Remember, shoulders are down, elbows are at 45 degrees. You're clenching your butt cheeks. You've got a strong plank position. You're doing great. Keep breathing. Think about pushing the floor away from you every single time. Once your form starts to break down, you get tired, you need a break, feel free to take a break. You don't have to do the full 30 seconds. That's it for me, and we still have about 5 seconds left on the clock. We're gonna be doing shoulder taps up next. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. Shoulder taps from the floor, from your knees, from the wall, up to you. So from your knees, your glutes are forward. You're gonna be tapping one shoulder at a time. When you lift off one hand, you're controlling your body and balance through your core. Okay, so go nice and slow. We are not rushing here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, 30 seconds rest. Grab some water and we'll be back soon. All right, we are back for circuit 1, round number 2, into our squats again. So starting this up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 30 seconds of squats to start. Getting that active movement, slowing it down. You can even pause at the bottom. You want to make it a little bit tougher for yourself. Keep breathing, finding your pace. And remember, we've got wall sits coming up. So if you can, don't deplete yourself fully in the squats. We've got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, right into our wall sits. Here we go. Adjusting your feet, making sure you are as close to a 90-degree angle with your legs that your body can manage. If it's feeling like too difficult down here, coming up a little bit, totally cool. If you're feeling it too much in your knees, again, coming up a little bit. We got 10 seconds to go. Focusing on our breath for 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Into our push-ups, remember, lots of options here. I'm gonna demo some wall push-ups now. So, whatever push-up position you're gonna do, starting in 3, 2, 1. Demoing on the wall, our our hands are just above shoulder level. We're on our toes. We're gonna lower ourselves to the wall so that our forehead touches or almost touches the wall. Elbows are at 45 degrees. Shoulders are down. We're in a strong plank position, so we're moving as one unit, not like a snake. Good, or like doing the worm. None of the worms, save that for the parties. 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Next, we got shoulder taps, wall, floor, counter, whatever works for you. Starting it up in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna demo from the feet. Here we go, 30 seconds on the clock. Tapping one shoulder at a time. Finding your breath, finding your strength. Good. You got this. We're over halfway actually. Excellent. Keeping those hips square, shoulders down, away from your ears. Nice and slow for 3, 2, 1. Rest break, water break. I'll see you in 30 seconds. All right, team, we are back. We are doing our third round of circuit number 1. Coming to standing, ready for our squat, starting it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Dropping it low, coming back up tall, squeezing your glutes every single time, working on your form, Slowing it down, you could go extra slow. Increasing your time under tension is a very effective way to build strength, especially if you don't have any weights available to you. We got 8 seconds to go. And we got our wall sits. 3, 2, 1, right into our wall sit. And we're off. Whew. Wall sits are like that effective strength building move because you can feel it in your quads after, but they are painful. There is like a lot of time under tension and nothing to distract you from the difficulty and the pain you might be feeling in your quads. 5 seconds to go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Coming out. Push-ups now. I'm going to opt for my knees this time. Starting it up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, your goal is to do the maximum amount that you can in 30 seconds, but amazing form. And if that means you're doing 3 reps, that's great. You're doing 3 reps then and taking some time to rest and recoup. The form is the most important thing and your strength will build over time. Good, 3, 2, 1. We got shoulder taps next. Finding your ready position. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds on the clock. Finding your breath, keeping your core fired up, resisting the rotation. So core movements have a lot of different options in terms of flexion, extension, rotation, and anti-rotation. So this movement is an anti-rotation core exercise. And your shoulders are gonna feel it too. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Whew, okay, that is circuit 1 done. Grab a sip of water and I'm gonna demo what is up for circuit number 2. All right, team, this circuit, we are doing 3 exercises from a floor position: glute bridge, tricep dips, and single leg lowers. So let me demo. Glute bridges, arms are at your side, knees are bent, feet are on the ground, feet are close to your bum, heels, you can touch your heels with your hands, and your feet are about as wide or just a bit wider than your hips. You're gonna tuck your pelvis, press your glutes up, keep your knees wide, and roll your spine back down. We're gonna do 20 seconds of glute bridges and then a 10-second hold at the top at the end, okay? Second exercise, we got tricep dips. Coming onto our feet and our hands. Hands are behind our bum. We're gonna extend our elbows, so we're coming off the ground. We're gonna lower our elbows so that our bum kisses the floor and presses up. If you want a fuller range of motion, you could do this with your hands on a bench, okay? And you can drop a little bit lower. So that's our tricep dips. Beautiful. Third exercise, single leg lowers. We're coming back down with our backs on the floor, lower back pressed, feet are up. We're gonna drop one leg at a time, keeping our core strong for 30 seconds. Okay, we're gonna do that 2 times through. Water break in the middle. Let's do this. So, finding our glute bridge position to start. Feet ready, heels close to our bums. In 3, 2, 1. Tipping the pelvis, pressing our bum up, knees stay wide. We're doing 20 seconds of presses, and then we're gonna hold at the top. Squeezing your butt every single time at the top. We really wanna be feeling that. Beautiful, and last one, now holding at the top for 10 seconds. This is where it's gonna be like, ooh, I'm feeling the fire. 3, 2, 1, roll the pelvis back down. Rolling ourselves back up onto our hands and feet. We got tricep dips, here we go. Lowering ourselves down, pressing back up in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 30 seconds on the clock. We're just kissing the bum, just gently, lightly on the floor. Nothing too crazy. Good. Bending the elbows, back, adjusting as you need. I'm gonna show an option next round if your wrists feel a little sticky in this position, as many people that happens to. Almost there, 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Lying back down, back to the floor. Legs are up, lower back is pressed for 3, 2, 1, here we go. Dropping the leg and bringing it back up. Or option, bending the knees and bringing it back up if the full leg is feeling a little difficult today or not right for your body. Totally okay. Finding control, not letting your leg drop it like it's hot. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Bring those knees in towards your chest. 30 seconds rest, and then we're gonna start that up for our second round. All right, team, here we go. Round 2, coming down to the floor for our glute bridges. Remember, heels are close to your bum. In 3, 2, 1, tip the pelvis, bring the butt up all the way as high as you can, extending your hip flexors, but keeping your knees wide because you want to feel this one in your glutes. If you're feeling it all in your quads, bring your heels closer towards your bum. Beautiful. And last one, we're holding at the top for 10 seconds, keeping the knees wide is super important here, and that's where you're gonna feel it in your glutes. Yes, 3, 2, 1, roll the spine back down. Roll yourself up to a seated position. Tricep dips in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Down and up, finding your pace. Beautiful. If your triceps are hurting in this position, leaning forward, grabbing something heavier, or just extending and squeezing your triceps at the top is a great option as well, okay? So no problem if you're feeling like your wrists need a break. 3, 2, 1. Back down for our single leg lowers. We're almost done this circuit. Legs up. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Lower back pressed. Dropping the legs with control. Lifting it back up, utilizing your core. If you want to feel it more in your core, bring your head off the ground and coming into a crunch position. That's going to feel a little bit spicier for sure. Keep breathing. You're doing great. We're getting there, team. We are almost there. 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees in towards your chest for optional little stretch here. All right. Our last circuit, folks. Circuit number 3. 2 exercises, 2 core exercises. We can do this. Okay, let me demo what's up. We're gonna do toe touches and hollow holds, or option for dive bug holds, okay? So, toe touches. You're gonna be lying on your back just like we were before, legs up or legs bent if that feels better. Your arms are gonna be up as well. You're gonna be crunching up, trying to touch your toes. If you can touch your toes, amazing. I'm doing shin touches or reaching forward towards your shins, okay? Second option or second exercise is hollow holds. Option 1, fully extended. This one's the hardest one. Option 2, bring a slight bend to your knees, bring your arms forward. Option 3, press your lower back to the floor, head comes on the ground, holding here for a dead bug. All are great options, all you're gonna feel them, just what feels best for you, especially taking care of your lower back, all right? So let's get ready to go. Toe touches, hollow holds are 20 seconds each, so short and quick. We're gonna do it the best of our abilities. So let's get started. On our backs, legs up, ready position. Starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. 20 seconds on the clock. Breathing as best you can, doing your best you can, touching your toes, taking a rest if you need, if your head or neck starts to feel strained. We don't have too much longer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give yourself a little rest. I like to bring my knees into my chest. We're gonna do our hollow holds next, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lower back pressed, extending the arms and legs all the way like a little boat. Maybe a little bit closer is what you're feeling, or dead bug, and bring your head on the ground. All of those options work. And I'm gonna get into the dead bug moment. And you know what? Feeling it in my core. And done, good job. Taking a breather, grabbing a sip of water. We have got one more round of those to do. Whew. And then we're gonna stretch, okay? All right, team, we got toe touches, round 2 up next. Bring those legs up in 3, 2, 1. Let's touch, boom. Trying to go as high as you can, reaching up, getting our upper back off the floor every single time. Taking a rest if you need. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, mini rest. Give your head a rest. We got one more hollow hold to do. We can do this. We can so do this. All right, getting ready in 3, 2, 1. Remember, option 1, fully extended, or coming a little closer. Every option, keeping your lower back pressed. My head or my neck's feeling a little strained, so my head's going on the ground for this one. 3, 2, 1, and bring those knees into the chest. Rock back and forth for a second. Whew, you did it. Give yourself a moment to check in with your body, check in with yourself, breathe and relax, and we're gonna stretch. All right, releasing the legs, coming into a knees bent, feet on the floor position, arms like a cactus, dropping our knees to one side, then windshield wipering them over to the other side, back and forth. Going at a pace that feels good for your body, releasing your lower back. Good. Bringing one knee in towards your chest or beside your upper body, extending one leg, holding here. Good. 3, 2, 1. Switching to the other side, bringing that knee in towards the chest. Good. 3, 2, 1. Both knees in towards your chest or holding onto your toes like a little happy baby. Happy baby. Rolling yourself up to a seated position. We're gonna extend one leg, cross the opposite leg over, turning, hugging onto the knee, and feeling the stretch through our glute. Fantastic. Other side now. Twisting and feeling that stretch again in the glute of this bent leg. Beautiful. Unravel yourselves. Come into a comfortable seated position. We're crossing one arm over the chest, hugging it in with the other arm, feeling that stretch in our outer shoulder area. Switching to the other side. Holding here. Good. And let's do some seated cat-cows to finish us off, rounding our back, space between our shoulder blades, and then opening up our chest. Elbows come behind us. One more time. Beautiful. And last but not least, our neck, bringing it forward, rotating to one side, ear to shoulder, rotating to the other side, ear to shoulder. Back to the front, head comes up. And that's it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again super soon.